Despite a brutal offensive performance Monday night, Jeff Fisher says that Case Keenum is still the Rams starter. Should Fisher just throw number 1 overall pick Jared Goff into the fire? I got to tell you, I'm done with all this Jeff Fisher's a good coach stuff. I've said this before on this show. I think he sells on television. He's got like this head coach aura about him. Have you ever noticed that? He looks like a head coach. He acts like a head coach. He talks like a head coach. He walks like a head coach. He shows like a head coach. But he coaches like a Pop Warner coach. I mean, he just doesn't win. This guy is starting to get, I think I saw a stat today, he's like one of the worst coaches ever. He's top 3 worst ever in winning percentage. He's like racking up L's like no one's business. And then they keep giving him extensions. They keep giving him new contracts. It's unbelievable. All he does is lose. And then everybody is so fooled by him. Has anyone noticed that? Am I the only one that notices that Jeff Fisher just stood there last night like a wax doll on the sideline watching his team get worked over? And, he did nothing about it. And then after the game, he laughs at everybody and bristles at everybody that thinks, maybe you should throw your, franchise into the game instead of that heaping pile of steamy landfill garbage that is Case Keenum. Now, let's stop with all this. He was great in college nonsense. He sucked, ever since. So, and what did he really do at Houston besides break records? He never won a damn game that mattered. And then in the NFL, he's really never won a game. Has he of any consequence or significance? So I got to tell you, I'm not buying Jeff Fisher anymore. In fact, I'm selling hard. I just don't think he's a good coach anymore at all. That performance last night was anemic. He just stood there and then afterwards acts like it's no big deal. It is a big deal. You suck. Your team sucks. You can't even score. And you represent L.A. that way. You go back to Los Angeles and that's what you give us is Hard Knocks and that performance? It's embarrassing, dude. You are really starting to become like a hack coach. He's got to get whacked.